Alright. So, today we will be starting with a new chapter, that is permutation and combinations. Permutation and combinations. So, first of all you should understand what is the meaning of permutation and combination. Alright. So, see here, this permutation and combination, be it JEE means, be it IIT JAM or whatever, okay, most students find it difficult. Most students find it difficult, okay, at the IIT JAM level also, in JEE means and advanced level also. The thing is, they directly jump into solving PYQs, okay, without knowing the logic. So, first we will be focusing on 1 or 2 classes, we will be focusing on completely on the basics, so that you will eventually get to know what are the logics that are involved in solving the question. So, okay, so we will be starting with basic board level questions, okay, which are nothing but the twisted form which will be given in JEE mains. Okay. So, first we will understand what do you mean by permutation, what do you mean by combination, all these things. So, first concept that you have is the fundamental principle of counting, but before that you should definitely understand what is a topic. Okay. What is that? We have permutation and combinations. Okay. So, these are also called as famously P and C. Okay. So, what do you mean by permutation, what do you mean by combination? Okay. With a simple example I will tell you both of them. Okay. With a simple example I will tell you both of them. Okay. See here, our population is what? 140 crore. Okay. Our population is what? 140 crore. Out of 140 crore, if I want to make a cricket team, of course there are 11 players in a team, okay, but if a squad is to be selected, okay, suppose I say Indian cricket team, a squad is to be selected, means there will be how many players? 15 players. Okay. 15 players are what? They are selected. Out of so many players who are actively playing cricket at a domestic level, okay, 15 players we are selecting. From where? From the entire population of India, representing, if you talk about men's cricket team or women's cricket team, whatever, the rule is the same. Okay, you are selecting how many players? 15 players. What is the word I am using? Selection. Okay, I am selecting them. Okay, you have to focus on the class. What I am doing? Selection. Okay, this selection process is called as what? This selection is called combination. Okay, this selection is called combination. You may get confused. Some you may think that combination means arranging. No, combination means you have to select. Okay, whenever in any question you are selecting something, what you are using? Combination. Okay, after selecting something, definitely you have to arrange them. Correct na? Definitely you have to arrange them. So, out of these 15 players, you have to arrange only 11 players. Okay, 11 players in such a way that how you will arrange? Okay, when you give a team sheet, it is not like randomly you will give. As you can see in the TV, what you will have? First 11 players means first 1, 2, 3 players you will have a top order batsman. You will arrange like this. Next 3 to 6 or 7, you will have what? 3 to 5, you will have middle order batsman. Okay, 6 to 7, you will have wicket keeper plus all rounder. Okay, something like this. Then remaining you will have what? Bowlers, spinners, fast bowlers, like this. What you will do? What I am doing here? Arranging things. Already selected thing. What I am doing here? What I am doing? Arranging. Okay. This arranging or arrangement is called as what? Permutation. Okay. The permutation. Okay. Got it? This is the meaning of permutation. Out of so many things I select. Okay. That is combination. Then I arrange. That is permutation. Suppose from the next class there is complete set of students that are sitting. Okay, I select only few set of students. Suppose you 3, I made you to sit here. Okay, that is called as what? I selected you 3. That is called as what? Combination. Then I made you to sit in such a way that at least 2% sit in one bench in this row and 1% sit in one bench in this row. That is called as what? That arrangement is called as what? Permutation. Okay, this basic definition will help you to understand so many things. Okay, textbook definition we don't want. We are not going to learn textbook definition. Okay, so first you have to understand the logic behind the question being asked. For that you should know definitely what is the meaning of the chapter first. Okay, so to arrange things and to select things, we use permutation and combination. First is selection, because in question you have to understand. When you are selecting things, what you will do? You will use combination. When you are arranging things, what you will do? permutation. That's it. That is the basic meaning of permutation and combination. And here the first topic which comes is, it is called fundamental principle of counting. First topic that comes is, it is called fundamental principle of counting. You can see fundamental principle, so many chapters it comes. Fundamental principle of arithmetic, fundamental principle of calculus, fundamental principle of counting. Here we are learning counting, fundamental principle of counting. Okay. Now, all right. Now see here. Look at this fundamental principle of counting. What I am asking you first thing to do is, please count the number of persons here. Please count the number of persons here. How can you tell so fast? I want you to count. Just count. Don't use too much of logic. Just I am asking to count. Count. What you will do? How you counted? 1, 2, 3 you counted. Correct na? Because you are life sciences student, you counted like this. Your mathematics students, what you will do? 4 3s. Yeah, that way. That is good. That is good. Okay. All right. So you counted that way. Correct na? So here the total number of persons is what? 12. So either I can count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. This is what we do. But instead of that, if here same like in a single row, 3 persons are sitting and there are 4 benches. What I will do? If I am a maths teacher, definitely I will not count 1, 2, 3 like this. What I will do? 3 into 4. So this is what? 3 into 4, I will get it as what? 12. This logic is nothing but what? 3 people are arranged in 4 benches. So that is nothing but what? 3 into 4. This way of counting is called fundamental principle of counting. That's all. Okay. This way of counting is called fundamental principle of counting. So 3 4s are 12. Okay. This logic which we are using, unknowingly we are using, but that comes under fundamental principle of counting. That's it. Okay. Here there are 2 rules. Okay. There are 2 rules or principle which I can say, addition principle and multiplication principle. Addition principle and multiplication principle. What are they? I am not going to tell you now. Okay. But at the end of the class you will understand what is addition principle and multiplication principle. Okay. There are few sentences, 3 4 sentences which say what is addition principle. There are 3 4 sentences which say what is multiplication principle. Okay. That I will tell at the end of the class or in the next class. Okay. But without telling that only you will understand what is addition principle and what is multiplication principle. Okay. So in fundamental principle of counting we have to learn 2 things. One is addition principle, another one is multiplication principle. Now before that, let us solve directly the questions. Okay. Simple basic level of questions we will solve. Okay. So based on that I will explain what is addition principle and multiplication principle. So please first write down what is the question that we have. That is, first question that we have is, find the 2-digit number. Okay. First question that we have is, find the 2-digit number having different digits. Having different digits which is divisible by 5. Which is divisible by 5. Which is divisible by 5. Now focus here. Okay. So whatever permutation combination we see, it is directly applicable to our real life. So based on that only they are giving the questions. Okay. So think logically and think practically. Don't think like there is some theory to understand here. No. So there is a 2-digit number. That means there should be 2 numbers here. Okay. So understand one thing. If a number has to be divisible by 5, the ending number should always be a 0 or 5. What I am telling? 0 or 5. Correct na? 0 or 5. So the 2-digit number can be like this. One can be having 0 here. Okay. One can be having what? Having 0 here. 2-digit. But before that, how many digits that do we have? So 0 to 9. Correct na? 0 to 9 are the numbers that we have. Other numbers from 10, whatever the numbers come, the combination of this. 10 will be 1 and 0 combination, 11 will be 1 and 1 combination, 12 will be 1 and 2 combination like this. So, if they ask how many digits do we have, actually 0 to 9 there are 10 digits. This you should remember, there are not 9 digits, there are 10 digits, correct na? 0 to 9 there are 10 digits. Okay. This permutation combination not just in JEE Mains, even in CSIR part A they will ask questions. Okay. Even in SET they will ask questions. Okay. Even JLDL they are asking questions. JEE Mains advanced EAP set, highly important topic is permutation combination. If you understand permutation combination, the next chapter probability becomes very easy. Okay. Now see here 10 digits. Out of 10 digits, here I am fixing 0. Okay. So fixing 0 means how many numbers I am fixing? One number I am fixing. One number I am fixing. Out of 10 digits, how many is fixed? 1. Okay. Here how many digits are left? Out of 10, 1 is gone means 9. Okay. So I want the combination of 9 and 1. There should be 9 digits here, here 1 digit should be there. Okay. 9 and 1. See, I am doing this also and I am doing this also. That is what I am teaching for CSIR also and I am teaching for JEE also. Okay. I am not doing just one, I am doing both. When I am doing both, I will use the word and. Okay. I will use the word and. Both means I will use the word and. And means multiply. Please remember this. This is nothing but the multiplication principle. This is nothing but what? Multiplication principle. Okay. I am doing this also, I am doing this also. Both I am doing. When I am saying both, and will come. When and comes, you know that you have to multiply. You would have studied in logic gates also. Okay. Logic gates and means you have to multiply. So, and means you have to multiply means here I shall want 1 also here, I want 9 digits here. So, this will become what? 9 into 1. So, how many ways you can arrange this? 9 into 1 ways. Find the 2 digit numbers, okay, divisible by 5. Okay, the answer is what here? 9. The answer is what here? 9. Understood why 9? Okay. So, what did I tell first? It should be ending with 0 or 5. 0 or 5. I am telling what? I should do this or this, not both. This or this. So, whenever or comes, what we are doing? We are adding. We are adding. Whenever or comes, there will be cases that comes up. There will be cases that comes up. Here, this is case 1. This is case 1 what? Case 1 is ending with 0. Okay. Don't sleep, wake up. Second case, case 2. Case 2 ending with 5. Case 2 ending with 5. Okay. When case 2 ending with 5, you have to focus here. So, that means here I have to write 5. Okay. So, out of 10 digits, if I write 5, this will be one number. Correct na? This will be one number. Remaining how many digits are there? 9 digits are there. But out of that, understand, focus here. I cannot write 0 here. Okay. If I write 0 here, what I will get? I will get 0, 5. 0, 5 is what? It is a single digit number. If I write 0 here, it will not become a double digit number. I cannot write 0 here. I cannot write 0 here. 5 I can write. 5 I can write. What? What different digits?
Having different digits.
Yeah, having different digits. Here 5 also I cannot write. That is true. That is true. See, if I am writing 5 here, I cannot write 5 also. Okay. So, out of 10 digits, what will happen? 5 is eliminated because I cannot write 5. If repetition is allowed, I can write 5. But here having different digit means it is the meaning without repetition. So, if I write 5 here, I cannot write 5 here. So, that means there are total 9 digits. Out of 9 digits, 0 also I cannot write. Why? If I write 0 here, it will become a single digit number. Okay. So, out of 10, 2 is removed. Remaining how many are there? 8. So, I should write 8 here. So, I should combine 8 and 1. So, this will become what? 8 into 1, this will be 8. Understood? So, this is the first case 9 and this is the second case 8. Okay. I am having 0 or 5. 0 is giving me 9 digits and 5 is giving me 8 digits. So, 9 or 8. That means what? Or means I should add. 9 or 8 means 9 plus 8. The answer is what? 17. Understood?
Even in the first case, we can't start with 0.
No, we cannot start.
So, it should be 8 then.
Here how we will be taking 8? 0 is already fixed here.
Yeah.
0 is already fixed here. So, 0 will never come here. See here, understand one thing. I will write here, see here. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. In the first case, focus here. In the first case, what I will do? 0 is fixed. 0 is come here. Remaining 9 digits. So, here I cannot even talk about 0 because already 0 is done here. I cannot repeat the digit. Having different digits. Having different digits means I cannot write 0 here. Understood? Understood na? So, 0 is already gone. So, forget about 0. Remaining how many digits are there? 9 digits. So I should write 9 here, that's it. Clear? Now suppose this case you see, this case when I talk about this case, see here 5 is fixed, 5 is fixed. Okay, so remaining how many digits are there? 9 are there, but I cannot write 0 here. If I write 0 here, it will become a single digit number, so I should remove 0 also. Remaining how many numbers are there? 1 2 3 4 5 6, see 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, so I should write 8 here. So 8 into 1 is 8, so 9 plus 8, it is 17. Understood? Got clarity? Fine na? Okay, if you want you can write down this, if you want you can write down this, this is required for you. At least write down the question. Understood what do you mean by fundamental principle of counting? Here in this single question I told you what is addition principle, what is multiplication principle. Okay, if you are doing n number of things, m number of things in m way or n way, okay, or come means you have to add in m way and n way, that time you have to multiply. Okay, you are doing both the things means you have to multiply. If you are doing only one thing at a time, not the other thing, means you have to add. One thing you do this, one thing you do this. Okay, see suppose I am eating chicken biryani here today afternoon, I am eating mutton biryani. Okay, I am eating both at a time. Okay, not mixing, it mix means it won't be good. Okay, but both I am keeping and eating, that time I should multiply. What is in my stomach, that I have to multiply. Okay, but someday I eat only chicken biryani, okay, or mutton biryani, that time what I should do? Add, that's all. That is the meaning of it. That is the meaning of addition principle, multiplication principle. Okay, mutton biryani we can also use for molecular bonding, chicken biryani another code word is chemical bonding. Okay, that is what I used to learn when I used to learn. There are so many keywords I used to use. Anyways, leave it. Understood this question? Always relate to what you like and it will be easy to remember. Okay, fine na? Okay, next question. Don't go to food now, come and wake up. Okay, next question. So write down the next question. So how many, as I dictate, please write down how many, so that you can save time. How many 3-digit number, how many 3-digit numbers divisible by 5, divisible by 5 can be formed using any of the digits, from 0 to 9, from 0 to 9 without repetition. Without repetition is very important. See, each and every word in the permutation and combination questions are highly important. So they are asking how many 3-digit numbers divisible by 5 can be formed using any of the digits from 0 to 9 without repetition. Okay, so they are talking about 3-digit numbers. Okay, so when I talk about 3-digit number, see, I can either you can make cases. Okay, 3-digit number divisible by 5 means here also definitely the ending digit should be 0 or 5, correct na? 0 or 5, either I can make cases like this, 0 here, I will fix 5 here, or what I can do here, one thing, here only in single one I can make 2 cases, so 0 or 5. 0 or 5 means 2 numbers will come here, correct na? 2 numbers will come here, or separately if you want me to do it, I will do it separate. See here 0, here I will take 5. Okay, out of 10 digits 0 is fixed, 0 is fixed here. Remaining how many digits are there? 9 digits. 9 digits I will write here. 9 digits I write here. So because we should not repeat. If repetition was allowed, I would have written all 10. Okay, 10 I would have written here. 10 I can't write here. Why? Because 0 cannot come here. Even if repetition is allowed, 10 I cannot write. I should write 9 only here because 0 cannot come here. Okay, it is we are talking about without repetition. Understood why 9? 0 is already gone. Let me write it. 0, 1, 2, 3. For some time, till you understand, write it. 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, 0 is gone, remaining how many are there? 9. Okay, out of this 9, any number can be fixed here. Let me fix 1 only. Now how many numbers are there? 8. So I should write what? 8 here. 0 is there means this here, but this 1. Okay, 9 into 8 is what? This 9, 8, 1. This and this. 9 and 8 and 1 and. So that means what? Multiply. So here I am using what? Multiplication principle. So 9 8s are 72. Okay, 0 or 5. So 5 is there. Now see here, observe here carefully. So observe here carefully. So 0 or 5. 5 is fixed. 5 is gone. Okay, 5 is gone. 5 is gone. So 1. Wait. Have patience. 5 is kept here. Okay. Now here the first number. Look at the first number. 5 is kept here. When I am talking about 5, don't talk about 0. 5 is kept here. Now remaining digits are what? So many digits are there. Out of that, okay, definitely I cannot keep 0 here, and I cannot keep 5 also here. So 5 is already gone. Totally how many digits are there? 9 digits are there. But out of that 9, I cannot write 0 here. I cannot write 0 here. So I should write what? 0 and 5 are removed. Total how many digits are there? 8 are there. 8 are there. Okay. Now again come here. If I come here, definitely how many digits I can write? No, not like that. 5 is already fixed. Remaining are how many? 5 is already fixed means here I can write 0 also, not a problem. I can write 0 also because middle digit. I can definitely write 0 also. Okay. You will think that 8 digits. Correct na? You will think it is 8 digits. Okay. How will you think that it is 8 digits? See here. Understand one thing. Here clearly what will happen is out of 10 digits, focus here, 5 is fixed. Here suppose one of the digits that is fixed is, suppose any of the digits, suppose I take 2 is fixed. Now how many digits are there? 8, correct na? Why? Because 0 also can come here. Okay, and you cannot say 9 because already one number is fixed here. Okay, out of 10, here 1 is fixed, here 1 is fixed. Remaining are what? 8. Here 0 also can come. Okay, so this will become what? Instead of 9, it will become 8. Understood? Okay, 8 into 1. So this will become what? 64. And what did you tell? It is OR. It is what? OR. So that means what? OR means 72. OR means it is plus 64. So that is what? 136. The answer is what? 136. Okay, they have given options. I have not written the options 124, 136, 144 like this. So the answer is what? 136. Understood or not? Clear? Okay, like this you have to do it. Initially you are taking time so that you understand the logic. But once we increase the standard, it will become very easy for you. You will not ask me why you have written like this. Okay, that's the reason I am doing the basic questions first. Okay, otherwise permutation combination you will get whole lot of confusion. Okay, instead of solving there, I am doing from the basics. Clear? Why it is 136? Can we go to the next question? If you want, write down the solution fast. Okay, anyways I will save this also, not a problem. Now see here, let us take one more example. Suppose this is your home. Okay, this is your home. Okay, and there is a bus. Okay, there is a bus. This is maths class, so don't judge me on my drawing skills. Okay, there is a bus. Okay, there is a bus. So what will happen here is, from your home there are two routes to go to this bus stop. Route 1 and route 2. Okay, and you have to reach the destination. Okay, the destination is, suppose say the destination can be any place. Suppose we will say all of you are aspiring for Delhi IIT, so let us write IIT Delhi itself or IIT Bombay, whatever it is. Okay, if you are in Delhi only, you are going from home in the bus, you have to go to IIT Delhi. So there are so many routes to this. Okay, route A, route B, route C. Okay, now the question will be, okay, in how many ways you can go from home to Delhi? Go from home to IIT Delhi, not just Delhi, IIT Delhi. Okay, so the question will be like this: in how many ways you can go from your home to IIT Delhi? So first, basically, if I don't know permutation and combination, what I will say? I will start with route 1, then I will go to route A. So there is one route. Okay, 1A. Next thing what I will do? I will start with route 1, then I will go to route B. There is what? second, okay, root 1, then I will go to root c, okay, 3 roots. Next what I will do, I will start with root 2, 2a, 2b and then 2c, like this we will do, correct na? Okay, so there are 6 roots if we count like this, okay. If there are so many things, so many roots are there, okay, so many elements are there to count, what you will do, it will take a lot of time, okay. So instead of that, what we will do here is, see here, understand one thing, it is multiplication here we are using. So here there are how many roots? 2 roots. Here how many roots are there? 3 roots. I will multiply. Why I am multiplying? You may think that 1 and I will go this one or this one, correct na? You are thinking I will take first root or I will go this one or this one or this one. I will go this or this I will go or this one or this one. You are thinking about or. Understand one thing, you have to go from home to bus, that is compulsory. Then you will think about this root, correct na? The multiplication is between this one and not between this one and this one. Okay, so I am adding 1 root plus 1 root plus 1 root is what? 3. 1 root plus 1 root is what? 2. Addition principle is also there. This is hidden, that's all. You are combining this and this and this. What I am telling, and this, and means I have to multiply. So this is what? 2 into 3, there are how many roots? 6 roots. Understood the logic? Why it is multiplication I am using? Within them there is addition principle. Here within them there are addition principle. 1 plus 1 is 3. 1 plus 1 is 2. That is how we get it. By looking at it, we will write it. But this is the logic. How 2 you got it? 1 plus 1. Correct na? That is addition principle. Between this one and this one, what I am doing? Multiplication. Why I am telling these basic things also? Because when we do JEE mains questions or IIT JEE question, there you should not get confused. Okay. So the answer is what? 2 into 3, 6. Understood? Okay. Let us go to the question now based on this. What is that it is called? Okay. There are 3 roots. The question is, there are 3 roots. There are 3 roots from city A to B and 4 roots from city B to C. Find the number of ways for a person to travel from A to C via city B. This is the question. Okay. Now they are telling what? There are 3 routes from A to B and B to C there are 4 routes. They are asking find the number of ways a person can travel from A to C via city B. Okay, via city B. So what is that we have? A to B. Correct now? How many routes are there? 3 routes. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. B to C there are 4 routes. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So what is the answer to this? Here 3, here 4. 3 4s are 12. Understood? Understood the logic? So such type of questions comes, you should be able to solve. Such type of easy questions won't come, but they will be a part of a bigger question, or there will be an implied logic which you have to apply in that question. When we do IIT JAM question or JEE mains question, there will be an implied concept. This is an implied concept which you may have to apply in some complicated question, some so-called complicated question. There is no complicated question, some so-called complicated question. This may be a hidden logic which you have to use. So directly there may be not be a question, but you have to know this logic. Okay, clear? Okay, fine. Next thing. I don't think you have to copy this question. It is easy. Correct, na? Not required to copy that question. Okay, now let us go to next type of question. How many different words? Please copy this question, important. How many different words? How many different words can be formed? Can be formed by arranging letters of the word, letters of the word knife, katti, katti எங்க இருக்கு திருசன் வில்லாதி வில்லன். Okay, knife. So focus, listen. So this type of questions are you are able to follow, right?
Yeah.
Able to follow. So first thing is what they are asking, this word knife, out of this how many different words can be formed? They are asking different words can be formed. Okay, letters of the word knife, different words. They are not telling meaningful words. Any number of any kind of word can be formed. No meaning, no need of, you can't make meaning out of it. Okay, so which is already meaningful, no need to make a meaning out of it. You are understanding, correct na? So 1 2 3 4 5, there are how many spaces? 1 2 3 4 5, correct na? 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, out of this 1 2 3 4 5, one will come here, one of the thing will come here, so I will write 1. Okay, one is already gone without repetition, here also without repetition. Okay, here also without repetition. Okay, so one will come here because these words only you should use, no extra. Okay, only one is there, you should not write 2 is. Okay, one will come here. Okay, remaining how many are there? 1 2 3 4. Okay, so one will come here. So here how many will come? 1 2 3 1 2 3 4. So here how many will come? So one is gone. So here how many will come? 2. Here how many will come? 3. Here 4. Here 5. Understood? Out of this 5, anyone can come here. You see, understand the logic here. Out of these 5 letters, anyone can come here. So I will write 5 here. Out of this 5 is already gone. One letter is already gone. Remaining 4, anyone can come here. See. Let me write knife itself again. See, out of this knife, I will write K here. Okay, so out of this 5, anyone can come. 5 I have written. This suppose I have selected K. K is gone. Now how many are left? 4. Out of this 4, anyone can come here. Correct na? So I will write 4 here. So 4, one letter is gone. Out of this 3, anyone can come here. So I will write 3. Okay, now 3 is removed. Okay, out of these 2, anyone can come. I will write 2. Out of this 1, that only can come here. So and. So this is 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1. So this is nothing but equal to 120. So this is nothing but equal to 5 factorial. 5 factorial. Factorial is the product of the natural numbers. Okay, positive natural numbers in the which order? Descending order. Okay, if they ask what is a factorial, so they will not ask factorial. We can be written like this, or you can write it as 2 factorial, something like this, whatever it is. Okay, factorial is a product of the positive natural numbers. Okay, natural numbers are positive itself. Factorial are the product of the natural numbers in the descending order. Okay, so if they ask how many different words can be found of the letter of the word knife, that time what you should do? 1 2 3 4 5. So no need to write like this and think. So it is 5 factorial. If I write the word umbrella, umbrella down, what? Let us write something like not biology, something different. Wife. Okay, all letters are different. If it's same letters are coming, there is a different logic. All letters are different. How many different letters can be formed? Words can be formed using different letters. 1 2 3 4 na. So you will write what? 4 factorial. 4 factorial. Okay, understood? So this is the way you have to write the answer for such type of questions. Okay, now let us see different type of question which is required. I am getting a call. Why? Just a minute. I'll just check. Okay. Next thing. Okay, please write down the question. How many different words can be formed? How many different words can be formed by arranging the letters of the word, by arranging the letters of the word Delhi, by arranging the letters of the word Delhi, such that this is very important, such that word starts and ends with vowel. Word starts and ends with vowel. Okay, word starts and ends with vowel. Okay, word starts and ends with vowel. So think about this. So such that the word starts and ends with vowel. If they ask only arrange Delhi, it is what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 factorial, correct na? If they ask arrange only letters of the word Delhi, it is just what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 factorial. But they are telling what? It should start with vowel and end with vowel, correct na? 3 factorial, let us see. See here, what you are telling is partially correct. So see here, if I talk about this, see here, there are how many letters? So let us write Delhi here. Okay, so how many letters are there? 5 letters. Focus on the board. See here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Correct na? Out of this, what are vowels here? E and I. E and I. Correct na? E and I. So end should be here. E should come. Here I should come. Correct na? Here E should come or I should come. Or here I can come or E can come. That means what? E and I are removed. E and I are removed. Once E and I are removed, what do we have? TLH, DLH, correct na? Out of these 3, focus on the board. Out of these three, any 3 can come here. Any of it can come here. So 1 is removed. Suppose D is written. Out of these 2, anyone can come here. So I'll write 2 here. Out of was this one will come here. This is done. Okay. Here E will come or I will come. Here E will come or I will come. So this E and I can be written as what? 2 factorial ways. Okay, this is what? 3 into 2. So 2 factorial into 3 into 2. That is what? 2 factorial is 2 itself. So 2 into, see this I and D, the number of ways of arranging 2 letters is what? 2 factorial ways. The number of ways of arranging n different letters, that is the previous question, n different letters. I don't want you to buy out the formula. I just told you with the example. N different letters. N different letters means what? K, N, I, F, E. That is n different letters. 5 different letters is 5 factorial. N different letters, n factorial. Here also n different letters, it is n factorial, but they are starting with ending with vowel. So here it is 2 different letters, E and I. So that is 2 factorial into 3 into 2. So that is what? 2 into 6, that is 12. So here the answer is what? 12. Clear? Understood? Understood the logic? Got it? Now Delhi, here ending, it should start and end with vowel. In between we have to write it like this. Got it? So we are learning new concept, and again, but this concept, this is what the question is, previous question, like that addition, and also we are going back to the previous concepts. Okay, we are adding layers to our new concepts, but along with that we have to know the previous concept. Got it? Okay, next thing, next question. Next question is, find the number of 5-letter words. Find the number of 5-letter words. Find the number of 5-letter words. Find the number of 5-letter words which can be formed. Letter words which can be formed find the number of 5-letter words which can be formed by letters of the word, letters of word equation, letters of word equation, letters of word equation which start and end with vowel, which start and end with vowel, start and end with vowel. If each letter is a catch, if each letter is to be used at most once, okay, this is the question, is to be used at most once, okay. What do you mean by is to be used at most once? First tell me, what do you mean by is to be used at most once?
One or one time.
Maximum is one.
Okay, understand one thing, I will explain now, okay.
Oh, yeah.
So, you will get confused between at least and at most, okay, at least and at most. Suppose I write at least 3 or at most 3, there is a difference, okay. I want at least 3 parotas, I want at least 3 parota means if you give 3 parota, I will come, but I need more than 3, so 3 or more, okay, 3 or more, okay. If you give at least 3 parota only, I will come for dinner with you, okay, that is 3 or more, okay, otherwise I am not coming. That means at least means I am setting a minimum standard, at least 3 should be there, then only I will come, otherwise I am not coming, okay. Then, yes ma'am, a parent has come,
The student came for demo.
demo, yeah, okay,
Currently this student.
2 minutes ma'am, just a minute. So, what we are talking about, parotas or at least, correct na? So, at most, okay. So, at most means I am setting a what? Maximum standard, I can eat only 3 parotas. So, at most means it can be 0, 1, 2 or 3, okay. Suppose, okay, I will give you my book to you if you give at most 3 chocolates, okay. That means what? At most 3 means even if you do not give chocolate, I will give my book. Even if you give 1 chocolate or 2 chocolate or 3 chocolate, I will give my book. That does not mean that tomorrow you have to bring the chocolate, I am giving the example, okay. Some people will need chocolates also, anyways leave. At most 3 means maximum 3, at least 3 means minimum, this is minimum standard, but it can go up to anything. So, understood. So, here if each letter is to be used at most once means you have to understand, that means they are telling indirectly without repetition. That means you cannot use more than that. At most once means 1 or 0, okay. At most once means it is without repetition, when they say at most once means without repetition. If they say at least once means with repetition, okay. Please know this, at least once means with repetition, at most once means without repetition, okay. At most without repetition, at least with repetition. So, this is the meaning. If they are using at most instead of without, that means what? It is synonymous with without repetition, okay. Now, let us solve the question. Now, we have understood they are asking at most without repetition. Now, we know how to solve the question. Let us see. So, they are asking find the number of 5 letter words which can be formed by the letters of the word equation, okay, which starts and ends with vowel if each letter is to be used at most once. If each letter is to be used at most once, correct now? So, equation. First let us write down whatever they have given, okay, equation. Now, In equation, what are the vowels that we have? E is there, okay, U is there, A is there, I is there, O is there. Okay, so total how many letters are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. See, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 letters are there, correct na? 8 letters are there. They should start and end with vowel, correct na? So that is what this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so 5 vowels are there. Okay, these 5 vowels, they can come here or here, correct na? These 5 vowels then can come here or here. So how many ways you can arrange them?
5 seater. 5
Think correctly. I don't want P2, C2 and all here. I wanted to use logic, no formula. Okay, think correctly. What is the next question? Think correctly, no logic. I mean, sorry, no formula, only logic. How can you arrange the vowels? 5 vowels are there. How will you arrange? They can be placed at only these 2 places. Okay, what you told that 5P2, that is correct. But don't learn that way, I am telling. Okay, just think. See here, 5. For board, you are conditioned in such a way that you apply the formula, you will write it, you will write down, and you will come, you will get full marks. But here it's not like that. So understand one thing. There are 5 letters. What are those letters? E, U, A, I, O. Correct? No? 5 letters. These 5 letters here can be, out of these 5 letters, any of it can come. So I can write 5 letters here. Correct? Na? Now here I should write remaining vowels. So suppose I write O here. O here. This is not 0. O here. Okay. Remaining how many are there? 4. Out of this 4, any 4 can come. Out of this 4, any of the 4 can come. See, out of this 5, any of the 5 can come. So I can write 5 here. Out of this 4, any of the 4 can come. Correct na? So I'll write what here? 4.
Another condition, it can be repeated what at most once.
It can be repeated not. Where it is repeating?
If each letter is to be used at most once.
At most once. That's why I am writing here 4. Otherwise I would have written 5. Okay, suppose I have fixed here O. Fixed here O. Then I can write O here again. If it is repetition. Okay, if it is repetition, 5 vowels here, 5 vowels here. Any of the 5. But without repetition, so that's why 1 vowel I am removing. What is left? 4. So here I am writing 4. Understood? Till here is it clear? So there are 5 vowels. Out of that, here I am fixing one of them. So remaining is how much? 4. Out of 4, anyone can come. So I am writing what? 4. Okay. Now 2 letters are done. What is that? Vowels. Now remaining, how many letters are there? Out of 8. Out of 8, 2 are fixed. Out of 8, 2 are fixed. Correct now? Out of equations here. Okay. Suppose I say E is fixed and suppose I say O is fixed. Remaining how many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They are telling that they should start and end with vowel. They are not telling that middle there should be no vowel. Okay. There can be vowels. So here how many letters are there? 6. Out of 6, anyone can come. I should write 6 here. Okay. Now 5 letter word. Correct na? So I should write here only 5 letter word. So this will become what? That is only mistake we did. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Correct na? So this will become what? 4. Correct na? This will become what? 4. We should write 5 letter word, not equation. They are not asking us to rewrite equation. They are asking us to make 5 letter word. So here it should not be 8. Okay. So you should focus. This will become what? 5 letter word. Correct na? So this will be 6. Out of 6, anyone can come. Now 1 letter is fixed. Suppose I say Q is fixed. Now how many are there? 5. Out of 5, anyone can come. 5. So suppose this is fixed. Now out of 4, anyone can come. So this will be 4. So what we will get? 5, 6 is this into. Understood till here? So this will become what? 5, 6 is 30. Okay, 30 into 5, 4 is 20. Okay, 20 into 4 is 80. So this will become what? 8, 3 is 2400. Understood? Understood? Any doubt here? You ask me.
How can 6 should start and okay.
See, this is vowel. This is vowel. Okay. See here. Understand here.
Vowels can come in between also.
Vowels can come in between also. See, the only logic is they should start with vowel, end with vowel. Remaining vowels definitely can come. They are not telling that there should be no vowels. There should be vowels.
Without repetition is only for the end.
No. Without repetition is complete. It is for complete. They are telling they should start with vowel, end with vowel. So start with vowel is this one. Out of 5, any 5 one can come. Out of remaining 4, any 4 can come. So out of 5, what happens? 2 are fixed. Remaining 3 vowels are there. Out of remaining 3, they can come here also, not a problem. So out of 8 letters, 2 letters are gone. 2 letters are gone means remaining 6 letters. Out of remaining 6, 1 will come here. Now how many are left? 5. Out of 5, anyone will come. Out of 4 next, any 4 will come. Understood? Okay, that's why I am writing 654. Otherwise, what I could have written? 8 into 8 into 8. Here also I could have written 5 and 5. Because not 8, because out of 5 ovals. See, this question let me solve with repetition. With repetition. This is not asked in the question. So see here, with repetition if they ask. With repetition they are asking 5 letter word. Okay, not utmost ones. This is I am talking about with repetition they have asked. Now focus here. With repetition. Now how many vowels are there? 5 vowels. I'll write 5 here. How many vowels are there? 5. I'll write with repetition. Okay. Now out of 8 letters, 2 letters are fixed. Remaining how many are there? 6. Remaining 6. Any of the 6 can come here. Okay. That again that same letter can repeat. So any of the 6 can come here. Again the same letter can repeat. So any of the 6 can come here. So this will become what? 5 6 are 30. This also 5 6 are 30. This is what? 6. See, this 2 5 6 are 30. 5 6 are 30. 30 into so this is what? 30 into 180. Correct na? 30 into 6 is 180. So this will become what? 0 0. I'll write it. Okay, 18 3 is 54. 5400. This is with repetition. Understood the logic? How it will happen with repetition? How it will happen without repetition? Most cases they will be asking without repetition. With repetition, if they ask, don't need to think too much. Directly like this. Understood? Concept with repetition and without repetition? Clear. Okay, alright. Let us go to the next question now. Let us go to the next question.
We can also say like 5p2 into 6p3.
That can be done. 5p2 into 6p3. I am telling this one using only logic. I am not telling, I have not told you, right? You don't worry about that. Okay, she will also come to this only, because when we solve the question, no, when we solve the question you will understand, because
No, but this is quick. We
Which
can
one?
do it quickly if we know the formulas.
I am not telling, I am not stopping you to use it, but I want you to visualize like this, because then solving permutation combination becomes easy and solving probability becomes easy. Okay, so what I am writing, that only you are writing using formula. First what you will do? 5p2. 5p2 you will write, correct na? 5p2 you will write. Then what you will write? 5p2 is, what is the formula? N factorial by n minus r factorial into r factorial, correct na? What is NCR formula? N factorial by n minus r factorial into r factorial. What is NPR formula? N factorial by n minus r factorial. Same thing, here it will be 5 factorial by 5 minus 2 is 3 factorial. So this is what? 5 into 4 into 3 factorial. This will become what? 3 factorial. 3 factorial cancel, you will get 20. 5p2.
No, but in permutation we don't get denominator. In combination we have.
Nothing like that. We will definitely get denominator. The formula itself is having denominator. You check once. Permutation will get.
We don't keep no factorial in the denominator for
Yes, we keep it. You see, check the formula. Anyways, we will check about that later. I will tell you. So let us continue. Okay. So what you are telling, I am writing directly without writing the formula. That's it. Okay. Next question. Please have a look at it. So write down along with me. How many 3 digit? How many 3 digit? How many 3 digit even numbers can be formed from digits 1 2 4 5 2 3 4 5 1 2 3 1 2 4 5 and 7 if repetition is not allowed. 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 Okay, if repetition is not allowed. How many 3 digit number, even numbers, can be formed from the digits 1 2 4 5 7 if repetition is not allowed? So what are the digits? Focus here, look at the board, please focus on what we are doing. So see here 3 digit number. 3-digit number, correct na? So see here, 3-digit number, focus on the board. So 3-digit number, see here, they are telling even numbers. Even numbers means it should end with, here out of this, what are the even numbers that we have? 2 and 4. Okay, they should end with either 2 or with 4. Here there can be 2 or 4. The number of ways of arranging n different letters is n factorial ways. The number of ways of arranging 2 different letters. What are those letters? Numbers 2 and 4. So this is what I should write 2 factorial, that is nothing but 2. Okay, 2. So out of this, how many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now see here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now see here, I have fixed 1. Okay, I have fixed 2 is fixed here. Okay, I have fixed 2 here. Okay, 2 is fixed. Remaining how many letters are there? 1, 2, 3. 3 letters are there. That's all. I already fixed 2. Okay, otherwise, if you want, we can make cases. We can make cases and you can solve. So here, let me write 2. Another, or I'll write here, or I'll write 4. Okay, you can make cases. So here 2 is there means remaining how many are there? 2 is there means 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this will be 4. Okay, out of 4, remaining how many are there? 1, remaining 3. I'll write 3 here. So this will be 1. Okay, this is what? 4 into 3 into 1. So that is 12. Okay, 4 into 3 into 1, that is 12. Now 4 is fixed. Okay, now 4 is fixed. Now out 4 is fixed means remaining how many are there? 4. Correct na? So this will become what? 4. Okay, so remaining how many are there? So out of 5, 2 are fixed means this is 1, this is 1. So remaining how many are there? 3. So any of the 3 can come here. 4 into 3 into 1, that is 12. So 12, R means 12 plus 12, 24. Understood? Got it? Clear na? This is how you solve it. Otherwise, same thing, instead of separating this 2 or 4, I can write here directly. See here, another way. So second method, I can write directly instead of doing cases. See here, 2 or 4, I can write here. So any of the 2 can come, I'll write 2 here. So this will be 3, 4. 4, 3, 2. 4, 3 is 12, 12 2 is 24. So directly also I can do another method, second method. Okay, we can do it either this way or that way. Okay, got it? Okay. Now, same question. See here, let me make some changes. Got this one? Understood? How many 3-digit? How many 3-digit numbers? How many 3-digit numbers can be formed from the digits 0, 1, 4, 5, 7, 0, 1, 4, 0, 1, 4, 5, 7, if repetition is not allowed. They are telling if repetition is not allowed. So how many 3-digit numbers? Okay, 3-digit numbers means I should write only 3 digits here, that's all, if repetition is not allowed. One case is ending with 0. One case is ending with 0. So other cases are easy. How many 3-digit numbers can be formed from the digits 0, 1, 4, 5, 7 if repetition of digits is not allowed. Suppose see here, okay, let me take 2 cases. Whenever 0 comes, make it 2 cases. Case 1 when it is ending with 0, another case it is ending with other numbers. Okay, if it is 0 here, if 0 is taking place here, if I am writing 0 here, here what can come? Here 1, 2, 3, 4, remaining are 4. Okay, here what can come? This will be 1. Okay, here how many what can come? 3, correct na? This can be 3. Okay, this can be 3. So 4 3 is 12, 12 2 is 12 1 is 1. So this will be 12. Now see here, this one you should focus. So 0 will not come here. Okay, suppose I write 1 here. Okay, 1 here, so 1 will come. So remaining how many are there? Remaining how many are there? If 1 is gone, remaining how many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, but I should not write 4 here because 0 cannot come here. Because it will not become a 3-digit number. So I should write what here? 3. I should write what here? 3. Now look at this. So what will happen? So suppose I write 4 is fixed here. 4 is fixed here. Now how many are there? 3. Okay, 3. I cannot write 4 because one of the digit is already fixed. One of the digit is already fixed. What I will write here? 3. So 3 into 3, this will become what? 9. Okay, so 12 plus 9, the answer is what? 21.
But in the above case also it cannot start with 0.
It's not starting with 0. 0 I have already fixed. I have already fixed 0. Okay, that's why I have taken two cases. Case 1, it is ending with 0. Case 2, it is not ending with 0. Okay, this or this. So that's why 12 plus 9. Understood? So whenever 0 is coming, take it as a separate case and do a separate case. Here it is ending with 0, so don't worry about this. Here it is not ending with 0, so I should take care about the first digit here. Clear? Got it? Understood? Okay. Now same question 01457. So the question that I am asking is, so see here, same thing, please look here. Zero, 1, 4, 5, 7, okay, and next thing is, only thing I am changing is 3 digit odd numbers. Odd numbers can be formed. I am asking odd numbers can be formed. How many 3 digits odd numbers can be formed from digits 0, 1, 4, 5, 7 if repetition is not allowed? Same question I have made a only change, that is odd numbers. Okay, that is odd numbers. Odd numbers. So 3 digit numbers, that is 1, 2, 3. Correct na? Odd numbers means definitely it should not end with 0. Correct na? So I cannot write 0. So it should end with, what are the odd numbers here? 1, 1, 4, 5, 7. Na? 157. Okay, okay, 157. Correct na? Here it can be out of this 157. Okay, here 1 can come, or 5 can come, or 7 can come. That is the number of ways of arranging 3 different letters. Okay, in his house. What? 3 factorial ways. Or I can write is not 3 factorial. I should just write 3 here. 3 ways. Okay. Here I should write what? N different letters is n ways. Here it is what? 3 ways. Okay. N factorial not is not n factorial. It is 3 ways. Okay. 3 distinct letters is 3 ways. So here I should write what? 3. Okay. 3 is fixed. Now 3 is fixed means remaining how many are there? 2. Think correctly. Think correctly and tell me. Remaining how many are there? So think about the first digit number. Okay. So here, so out of this, suppose I write 0, 0 and 4 also I will write it. Focus here, focus here. 0 and 4 also I will write it. Suppose here 7 is fixed. 7 is fixed. Remaining how many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here definitely I cannot write 0. So I should write what? 3. Okay. So suppose I think, so let us hope 5 is fixed. 5 is fixed. So remaining how many are there? 3. So 3 into 3 into 3, that is 27. So the correct answer is 27. Understood clearly? Why? So I hope some concepts are clear now. Okay. So definitely this is what? 3 into 3 into 3, that is 27. Got it? Clear? Okay. Let us do some more questions. After that we will wind up. First, let us do some more questions so that we will get some continuity. So let us see next question. So the next question that they are asking is, find the how many 3 digit numbers are there which contains at least 1 7. Okay. How many 3 digit numbers are there? Numbers are there which contain at least 1 7, which contain at least 1 7. Think about this, how to solve. Which contain at least 1 7. So how many 3 digit numbers are there? So let us fix this. There are 2 ways to solve this question. So observe here carefully. There are 2 ways to solve this question. Observe here carefully. What are the digits? First, 0 to 9, there are 10 digits. Correct na? 0 to 9, focus here. There are 10 digits. Okay. So first thing is at least 1 7 means it can be 7 here. Okay. It can be 7 and 7 here. Okay. And it can be what? It can be 7 7 7. Okay. You can solve it this way. You can solve it this way. Okay, this is one way to solve, but this is time consuming. If there are 5 digit number, 6 digit number and all these things. So other way to solve is, they are asking what? Which contain at least 10 digits, which contain at least 1 7, okay, which contain at least 1 7, okay, which contain at least 1 7. This is the question. 0 to 9, 0 to 9, 10 digits. Okay. So it is like, instead of, suppose I go to bus stand, if I ask how many buses go from Hyderabad, how many buses go from Hyderabad to Visakhapatnam, Vizag, how many buses go to from Hyderabad, MGBS I go from Hyderabad to Vizag, how many buses go? Okay, instead of asking like that, I can ask how many buses don't go to Hyderabad, I mean don't go from Hyderabad to Vizag. See here, first let me understand the concept here. Hyderabad to Vizag, Hyderabad to Vizag, how many buses are there? Okay, suppose see here, out of the total buses, these buses are the ones which are going to Vizag. These number of buses are the ones going to Vizag. So instead of finding out how many buses are going to Vizag, I can also find out total minus not going. Total minus not going gives me what? Total minus not going gives me what? So total minus not going means what? So this is what? I can write it like this. So these are the buses. Total minus not going gives me what? Going. So same way what I can do? Total ways of arranging 3 letters. Total ways minus 7 not appearing. There is no 7 at all, 7 not appearing. How can you write it? Total ways minus 7 not appearing. They are telling what? At least 1 7. So here I am writing all the ways minus 7 not appearing. Okay, all the ways minus 7 not appearing. What you will do? All the ways minus 7 not appearing. What you will do? What you will do? Total ways. First let us find out the total ways. Okay, total ways is what? See here, 3 digit number. Total ways is what? So here total ways is what? Think correctly. 3 digit number. So here how many digits can come? Out of 10, any of the 10 can come here, even 0 can come here. I will write 10 here. So 1 is fixed. Okay, 1 is fixed. Now see here, out of 10, any of the 10 can come here. Correct na? Any of the 10 can come here. So I will write what? 10. Total ways I am writing. Total ways. But here it is total ways, you should write anything. Total ways you can write anything. Without repetition, that doesn't matter. Okay? Yeah, total ways. Total ways means you don't have to worry. Okay? So total ways is like this. Next is what? Here I cannot write 10 because I cannot write 0. So here it is 9. Understood? When you are writing total ways, don't worry about repetition, all these things. Okay? So here total ways is how much? 9 into 10 into 10? 900. Minus. Here 7 should not appear. 7 should not appear. Correct na? 7 should not appear. Out of all the digits except 7, I can write them. That is what? I can write 9 digits here. Correct na? I can write 9 digits here. Out of all the digits, I can write what? I can write any of it. Okay? I can write what here? 9 here. Okay? Now, out of all the digits, I should not write 7 and one more digit I should not write. What is that?
0.
Correct. That's it. The answer is what?
8.
This will be 8. So the answer is what? 900 minus 8 9 is 72. 72 minus 72 into 10 is 720. 720 minus 72. So that will be what? 648. You will get what? 648. Okay. 900 minus 700 is 200. 200 plus 52. So this will be what? 252. The answer is what? 252. That's all. Got it? So this is the way to find out. At least one means total minus not appearing. Clear na? I explained this way because this you will understand while we are doing mains question, IIT JAM question. we will find out ulta. That is the reverse way to find the answer. Okay, instead of going the conventional way, we will find the other way, so that it becomes easy for us. Okay, so 900 minus 648, we will get it as what? 252. Clear? Got it? Understood how to solve this question? Fine. I will wind up now. Okay. Let's meet in the next class, where we will continue again with permutation and combination, fundamental principle of counting. Some more questions are there. After that, I will tell you what is addition principle and multiplication principle, which I have already told you. Okay, where we will be using, where is it utility, all these things you will understand. Then we will go to next concept in permutation and combination. Okay, 3 classes we will be doing basics, and then we will be starting with actual questions of JEE Mains and also IIT JAM PYQs. Clear? All right, I will wind up now. Let's meet in the next class. Thank you.